Hi friends, welcome to Life Skills for Professional series. Through this series, we bring you tips and tricks about how to deal with challenges at the workplace, how to navigate through complexities at work, and how to become successful. In this episode today, we are going to talk about how to say no. We are going to discuss the art of saying no. Friends, the art of saying no is an art that everyone should master. We must master this art if we want to become successful in our career, if you want to become happy in life, if you want to focus on our priorities and commitments. But many of us find it difficult to say no. But why? What are the reasons? There are a few reasons. Sometimes we think if we say no, the other person could feel bad. We could hurt that person. The other reason could be we think that if we say no to somebody, that person could be in trouble. That person could have some inconvenience. Thirdly, we feel if we say no, other people will think we are insensitive, we are not caring, we are not empathetic. So these are various reasons why we find it difficult to say no when we don't want to say yes. But my dear friends, in reality, even though we make people temporarily unhappy when we say no, in the long run, we gain people's respect. If we make a commitment, if we say yes but can't honor that commitment, we are going to lose people's respect in the long run. But if we say no, other people will understand in the long run. They would accept the fact that we are honest and transparent. So it's always important, it's always useful, it's beneficial to say no when we don't want to say yes. Now let's talk about how to say no when you don't want to say yes. Well, there are 4 thumb rules that you need to keep in mind. The first one is be firm. The second one is be clear. The third one is be kind. And the fourth one is practice. These are the 4 thumb rules that you need to keep in mind. Now let's look at each one of them. So be firm. When you say no firmly. Don't have any hesitation. Don't be tentative. If it is a no, then it's a no. Sometimes people say, well, I will try, maybe, I will see. No, don't say these words. If you want to say no, very firmly say no. The second thumb rule is be clear. Be clear that it is a no and be clear why it is a no. So if your friend requests you to do something, help him in his assignment, and you can't do it because you are working on something else, you should be clear that you can't help him, and you should be clear that you can't help him because you are working on something else. So that's about being clear that it's a no and being clear why it is a no. If your friend requests you to join him to watch a movie and you are not interested, you must be very clear that you can't join him because you are not interested. Remember, you have to be clear that it's a no, and you have to be clear why it is a no, but you don't have to give excuses. You don't have to explain why you are not interested. You don't have to explain why you are working on other priorities. The third thumb rule is be kind and nice. Even if you have to say no, you don't have to be rude. You can be nice and kind. So always be nice and kind while saying no to someone. You can say, hey, I'm sorry I can't do this now because I'm working on something very important. You are sensitive to the other person. You are not rude. This is a very important rule that all of us must follow while saying no to somebody. The fourth and the last one is practice. Practice saying no. If you really want to master this art, like any other form of art, you need to practice this one as well. So, next time when there is an opportunity to say no, when you don't want to say yes, please say no. Please do that whenever there is an opportunity to practice this. The more and more and more you say no, the more you get used to it. So this is an important thumb rule. Practice saying no. So here are the 4 thumb rules. Be firm, be clear, be kind, and practice. So as you start getting ready, next time when there is an opportunity for you to say no because you don't want to say yes, I'm sure these 4 thumb rules will help you. Now let's look at another situation. Sometimes your boss or your client might come to you with a request, and you know that you can't honor their request. How are you going to say no? Well, we'll talk about it in our next episode. Until then, goodbye. Take care of yourself. Thank you.